In 2005, all of the major political parties promised a referendum on the European Constitution. Why does this matter? Why do we need a referendum, and why do we need one now? First, why this matters. The European Constitution, now called the Lisbon Treaty, includes a massive transfer of powers from the nation states of Europe to Brussels. It ends our veto, our right to say no, in about 60 areas. It sets up a permanent president of the European Union, a foreign minister, a diplomatic service. It gives the European Union the right to sign treaties and to pass new treaties, new constitutions, without asking us again, the people of Europe. That's why it's important, that's why it matters. I think it's taking Europe too far. I think we need powers to come back from Brussels to the nation states rather than the other way round. Why do we need a referendum? Well, I think when our Parliament is giving up powers, is passing powers to someone else, they should ask us first, the people, in a referendum. But lastly, why a referendum now? There is very little time left while this treaty is being discussed and debated around Europe. Many European countries, Britain included, have passed it through their Parliament and implemented it. Still, though, the Irish said no, and there's another referendum coming up in Ireland in the autumn, and the Poles haven't yet ratified it, and neither have the Czechs. So you can use June the 4th, this Thursday, the European elections, to demand a referendum from Gordon Brown. The referendum he promised, along with everyone else, back in 2005. The best way to get that referendum is to vote Conservative. Today, we are publishing the bill, the parliamentary bill that could go through Parliament right now to give us that referendum in the autumn when the Irish hold theirs. That's what should happen. This is being done in your name. Don't you think all of us should have a say in the referendum that we were promised?
When the House of Commons votes, as it now will, on a referendum on Europe, you will be voting for a referendum?
No. The issue of a referendum is not our view that there should be an in-out referendum. I don't want Britain to leave the European Union.
Why
I think
not
that
give
would be
people a choice?
Well, I think
I think
it's the wrong answer for Britain. What most people want in this country, I believe, is not actually to leave the European Union, but to reform the European Union and make sure the balance of powers between a country like Britain and Europe is better. That's what people want.
On this